Hey guys, I'm just popping in. Um, First and foremost, I want to say thank you. I definitely appreciate the support for everybody who's out there listening. I definitely appreciate it. Hope that it's helping you in some way. Another thing, if you guys could share this with your uncles, cousins, friends, nephews, any men that you think would find some value in this, please go ahead and share it to them. Please don't just hold on to this game. I need you to be liberal with it. um, Drop a review. That too. I need you guys to go ahead and drop a review, and you can grab the book on Amazon.com, either the paperback version or the Kindle version. And that's it. Now we can get back into the lessons. I appreciate you guys. Thanks. Say, share this.
Share this.
Yeah, buddy. That's what I'm talking about. Lesson 2. Your world is not fair. Take 2 steps back. There is a social experiment trending in which people ask questions like, were both your parents in the home? And did your parents pay for college? Or did you have a father figure in the home? If the answer was yes to these questions, then you would take a step forward. This step was to signify the head start that those participants would have had in this hypothetical race. In almost all these experiments, the black people would normally be in the back. An estimated 28.5% of black males will go to prison versus an estimated 4.4% of our white counterparts. As a black man, you have the most to overcome in this world. Africa is the richest landmass on this planet, and the problem is that it is yours by birthright. If someone wants to take over the world, then they must take it from you and hinder you from being able to keep it whenever they get the chance. It's like someone having all the blue and green properties on a monopoly board. If a person has these properties, you cannot let them build or it's a game over. It makes no sense for the powers that be to let you thrive. This means you must be laser focused on being successful and ushering your bloodline into security. For them, it's business, but for you, this should be very personal. You should treat this life like a competition you can't lose, and your brothers, all of them, are your teammates, whether you like them or not. You wear the same colors. The breakdown. So this is pretty self-explanatory. I'm pretty sure every black man in America understands that our America is not the same. It's not the same. No one's going to understand you like another black man. And it just doesn't make sense for us to not get along the way we don't get along. We have to figure out a way to come together and move as a unit. Even if it's not all of us, a good amount of us have to band together and start figuring this thing out and start navigating through this life, because if we don't, it's a wrap. If we don't, it's over with. We are very much so in a Pride Rock situation. The Lion King could have very well been about you, bro. You know, you are Simba, and Scar and the hyenas got Pride Rock on lock right now, and we got to figure it out. We over here eating bugs, literally, and just not focused, not focused, just not focused at all. We got to get on the right page, bro, and get on the same page, because if not, it's going to be ugly. It's going to be ugly. No one's going to help us. No one's going to help us but us, and no one's going to understand but another black man. So we have to start putting our pride to the side when it comes to each other. Just today, I was in the gym today, and my back hurting, so I was in the hot tub, and it was two brothers in the hot tub, and older cats, and I was talking to one of them about just issues in general. He go right in, and we on the same page as far as the black man's circumstance is in America, and the older cat is trying to express his views, and then You got another dude who's kind of, I don't want to say Uncle Thomas, but just some of his views was a little bit questionable, but it wasn't to the point to where they should have been arguing, and they was arguing. They in a hot tub going at it. I'm like, man, I hope these dudes don't start throwing blows. And you could just, like me, I could see the ego. That was the problem. I agree with both of them in certain areas. And we know each other more than anybody else. So for me, when I'm in a situation like that, I try to focus on what we have in common, what we do agree on. I'm not trying to even move in the direction of negativity. And because I know my people, because I know how we can be, I know how to talk to them, I know what to say, I know what not to say. And I just try to be the bigger man, in the situation. And that's not to say, oh, I'm trying to be the more dominant man, or I'm trying to win the argument. I'm trying to make a genuine connection with another black man so we could be on the same level and possibly be of use to each other in some way down the line. Now, that's not always easy, but we have to start thinking like that. We have to put these egos down. Like, we have to put them down, because if not, then it's going to be ugly, bro. It's going to be ugly. And things just aren't going to be fair. We cannot afford to be beefing. Like, we have too many enemies. There's too much to overcome to be beefing. You need to be reading, doing push-ups, you know what I mean? Like, doomsday prepping. It's so much. It's so much that as a black man in this country, in this day and age, that you have to worry about. It just being American, you got to worry about so much. So it's on a whole nother level. It's on a whole nother level. And you can't afford to sit up here and be playing, and you can't afford to sit up here and be beefing with another black man. That shouldn't even be an option to you. It shouldn't even be an option. You should try to avoid that like the plague, because that's one of our main issues. That's one of our main problems. Like, our leaders have been targeted by some of these alphabet boys. Like, the FBI had a hand in killing Martin Luther King, and Coretta Scott King already got paid out for it. They had to give her the bag because it was too much evidence. Same with Malcolm X. His family is saying that they had a hand in that. And if you watch the movie on Fred Hampton, they're saying in the movie that J. Edgar Hoover, which is crazy because there's a whole bunch of black men in the world claiming Hoover, and that was probably one of the worst people, one of our worst enemies. He's somebody I respect because I watched and studied how that man was able to turn the FBI into like a super organization. He grabbed power like nobody else in the U.S. government in his time. Like, and you gotta respect it. But at the end of the day, he didn't rock with us. He didn't rock with us at all. Probably killed Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, and Fred Hampton. Some of our best leaders ever knocked them off. And possibly Kennedy. I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't know. But it's crazy how we got all this stuff against us and we think it's okay to beef with one another. Now, I'm not saying be a weenie out here, and you still got to be a man at the end of the day, but that doesn't translate into fighting with your own at all. Like, that, it just don't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So I don't want to beat a dead horse, but that was the point that I was trying to get across in lesson number 2, is that it's not fair. It's not going to be fair. You got to accept it, and beefing with each other should be the main thing that you try to steer away from at all times. Like, it should be a crime to you to be sitting there beefing with another black man. You should walk away or figure out a better way to communicate, but you got to put that ego down, bro, and be the example. If you see people acting a certain way, don't match that combative energy. Like, that's what some females do. They go tit for tat and go back and forth with you instead of focusing on the issue at hand. And we can't afford to do that. So that was pretty much the point that I was trying to get across. And I'm just gonna end it right there on that one. It's another lesson in the Black Man's Blueprint. And guys, have a good one. Say hello, Daddy.
Hello, Daddy.
Say what's going on.